Welcome back to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Box Bar and Rolling Tap Mobile Bars.
If you are new here, then welcome. We are glad to have you with us. If you've come back for more, then as always, we love you.
Now, whilst you're having a little listen today, do all the things you need to do because we'd appreciate it so much. Give us a like, give us a follow, a subscribe and a review. Basically, click all the buttons.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now, so we would love it if you could subscribe to our channel. Right, let's get started. Okay, last night.
So you came over to my house last night, didn't you? Laden down with a bottle of, guess what? Yep. Pale ass rosé.
I tell you what's quite nice. It was a co-op, not Finest, that's Tesco, isn't it? Is it Irresistible, isn't it?
Yeah, it was very, very pale. Laura actually got it out of her bag while she was stood on my doorstep. She was like, look what I've got. Yeah. And she almost was kind of like, is it pale enough? Can I come in with this? Is this all right? I was like, yep, come on in, love.
Yeah, it was a good rosé, wasn't it? And we got to looking at, why did we start looking back at last year? I can't remember the reason.
Well, what we normally do, like we'll sit there, won't we? We'll have a drink, we'll have a bit of a chat, and then when the chat like runs out a bit, or we've said everything we have to say, we then get to our phones and start having a little look on our phones, and we go, hey, you seen blah, blah, blah? Hey, you heard about this? Hey, you seen Ekin Sue and Davide? And then... yeah, what was the reason we looked back?
I can't remember why we looked back, but we looked back at last year. And
I know why.
What? Oh, can you say?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
The Tom Cruise thing.
Oh, I'm pissed off about this. Right. So last year he was filming Mission Impossible. Was it last? It was last year. Yeah, at Stony Middleton, and bloody hell, I basically stalked Tom Cruise for about 4 months last year.
Laura was just going to Stony Middleton on dog walks like every day looking for Tom Cruise.
In my mind I was like, I'm going to be the only one here at a really random time, and he's going to land in his helicopter, he'll come over, speak to me, and bish bosh bash, I'll be best friends with Tom Cruise.
You'll be living in Hollywood.
Mate, I lost so much weight last year because I did those walks, I swear. Anyway, some stupid cow I'm sure she's lovely, in Buttermere, is that the Lake District?
I don't know.
Was just walking with her kid. Bloody Tom Cruise paraglides above them, lands in the field next to them. How is that fair?
Also, you showed me this video of her sort of filming Tom Cruise, and down he comes into the field. She's very calm and chilled about it. Oh. You wouldn't have been like that if you'd seen it.
Mate.
In fact, do you remember? We're going off on a bit of a Tom Cruise tangent, but...
oh, I know what you're going to say.
There was this one weekend, we were going to meet your mum and sister there, weren't we, in Stony Middleton, and again, go for a dog walk, but look for Tom Cruise. And we thought they were filming, didn't we, this day?
Oh, my God.
Your sister pulled an absolute blinder of a joke on us, and we fell for it hook, line and sinker.
Well, she rang me and I could just hear her going, Laura, he's landing, quick, come. I could hear a bloody helicopter in the background. I was like, what? She was like, he's here, quick. I was like, what?
So we were like Formula One drivers trying to get there like...
Well, do you remember? I was in Spa getting a coffee. Sue at the Spa, I was like, he's landed, Sue, he's landed. We're just on our way there. She was like, has he?
I remember us parking up. I think we were in separate cars, but you'd obviously given me the message. You were like, Becky, we need to get there now. He's there. So I remember we literally screeched into this car park. We jumped out. We legged it, didn't we? And I had Lily with me. I was actually dragging Lily behind me like, Tom Cruise is there.
Anyway, he wasn't. She'd got a helicopter sound effect on my mum's phone. So as Jade's ringing me, my mum is like wafting the phone around my sister's head. So it sounded like a bloody helicopter was in the background.
Honestly, it sounded so good though. Like, what a genius idea from Linda and your sister.
Yeah.
Like, it was. But we were gutted, weren't we?
Absolutely. I was convinced I was going to meet him. I still am, actually. One day.
You haven't met him yet, though, have you?
One day. He's here a lot, though, isn't he? Why is he filming around here a lot?
Don't know. What? Anyway, what we saying before?
Anyway,
Tom
last
Cruise?
year, we're basically we're looking at our Insta stories, and I was like, funnier last year. I got dressed last year. I put makeup on last year. I brushed my hair last year.
Well, we fell down a bit of a hole, didn't we? And obviously we were doing the radio show together last year.
Yeah.
So we were looking back at our Insta stories. And I love a good look back through the archives.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
On Insta stories. I feel like my Insta was better as well. I feel like mine's a bit dull.
We looked a lot better. We made a bit more of an effort.
We were wearing dresses. So we used to have to get up earlier to do the radio show. There was one, in fact, there was a few Insta stories of us where we had our hair curled and we were wearing nice dresses.
At 7 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, do you want to just describe what we look like now?
Well, you look way better than me. I mean, I don't know, a tramp. I look like a tramp. I look like a homeless person.
Laura's got cycling shorts on and a Calvin Klein t-shirt.
It's so creased.
No makeup.
I'm not going to lie. Not sprayed a bit of deodorant. I got straight out of bed, came here. I am going to go home after this and have a shower because we have meetings. But
that's
I don't
why
know,
I've made a bit of an effort.
I just can't seem to get my... I don't know what it is.
I think, and we've talked a little bit about this, haven't we, on a previous podcast, where I think we're all suffering from PTSD, from COVID and lockdown. I swear to God, and I think we're all so used to wearing gym wear every day now. I mean, I've got jeans on today because we've got meetings.
I can't.
Mate, I'm uncomfortable.
Looking at that,
I'm like, so restrictive. In fact, I'm going to undo the top. Hang on. Oh, that's better. So Box Bar in Sheffield, they are our first sponsor who we are so excited to be working with. And we thought we'd have a little look at what fitness classes they've got on today.
Yes, I'm just having a look. Today, this evening, there's Bar Signature with Priscilla.
Priscilla's a nice name.
Priscilla is a nice name, actually. And that's for 50 minutes at 20 to 6. And then Box Sweat with Faye at 10 to 7. Do you know what? We need to do Box Sweat. I want to go and do it.
Out of the two, that's the one I probably fancied.
Is it?
Yeah. We need to say as well, don't we? You know the fitness room that you go into to do the classes there?
It's so cool.
I'm going to put it on my Insta story, actually, because it's like something out of a film.
Yeah.
It's got a ring in it, a boxing ring. It's got like a ballet bar in it. It's honestly, it's a bit like a nightclub in there, isn't it? It's got all the flashing lights.
The lighting's
and stuff.
really cool. Yeah. There's loads of classes throughout the week. So if you want to have a look at what Box Bar's all about, head to their website, boxbar.co.uk. Hey, listen, you know, we were talking about finding abandoned babies yesterday on our podcast, and you like seeing a crime being committed.
Yeah, I live for those days.
I saw someone get bloody arrested yesterday.
What?
Taxi driver.
What had he done?
Cuffed. He was cuffed.
No.
Shouting away. So I kind of slowed down, and luckily it was at some traffic lights, so I wound my windows down. Yeah, he was kicking off. She was like, just get in the car. I was
wonder
like,
what he'd done.
bloody hell. Yeah, they pulled him over because his taxi was like on the side of the road.
I like seeing a bit of something going on with the police.
Oh, mate, me too.
I love it. I got done for... can I say this?
You got done for something?
I got done for something. Well, I didn't go to jail, but I just got pulled over by the police.
Did you?
Yeah. I won't say what it is because I don't know if this might incriminate me. So I won't say what it was. It wasn't anything bad. It was just...
Oh.
Yeah. I just did the actions to Laura. Yeah, so I was going along the motorway and I did that. Everyone's going to be like, what did she do? Anyway, an unmarked police vehicle was behind me and they made me get off the motorway.
Oh.
I was really scared.
Oh.
Like really scared. So they took me...
Did you do the whole, hello, officer?
No, but I wish I had. In my head, why didn't I do that?
Oh,
Mate, I did the opposite. So they pulled me off into some like estate. And really, I don't think you have to get out, do you, if it's an unmarked vehicle? You have to ask them if they've got proof of ID or something. Anyway, I didn't do any of that. Didn't do any of the things I've been
Did you start
told.
crying?
No, I got out
Got
with
arsey.
my hands above my head. I swear down. I went like this. And they started laughing. Yeah, they were like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I don't know what. I went into absolute panic mode. And also, I admitted everything that I did. I didn't even go, no, I didn't do that.
I've just gone over 70 miles an hour. Back there I went 72.
Yeah, 72.5 actually, officer, if you want to just check my speedometer. But honestly, because I don't think they can, like, there's no proof. They can't prove that you've done certain things.
What, so you just admitted all your crimes?
I came out with it. I had verbal diarrhea. I had my hands above my head and I just started blurting out everything I'd done wrong. So obviously I got points on my licence. Like, what an idiot.
Oh my God, that's the funniest story.
I can't believe I've never told you that before.
Right, we need to talk as well about, I think we found a different career path, haven't we? Without even bloody planning it.
Well, this was never, I mean, when we were at school, and you had careers days and things, and you used to have to go and see the careers officer, and they'd be like, what do you want to do when you're older? And you'd be like, I don't know, teacher.
Yeah.
a florist, a nurse, hairdresser. I don't think quiz host extraordinaires would have been on there.
Well, this is where we're at. This is where our journey is taking us. Listen, a few months ago, one of our favourite places, the Batch House. Everyone knows we love the Batch House. And they had a quiz on. And I just kind of flippantly went, we'll host it. Becky and I will host it. And then bish, bosh, bash. It was like, okay.
We're doing it every month there, and we love it. Like, it's
Do you know
such a
what?
good night. In fact, if you've never been, you need to come along.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Take a flight. Yeah. We'll let you know when the next one is.
If you're listening in New York, get it planned, get a
come
cheap
over.
flight over.
But, you know, it's good fun, and we live for it, don't we, a little bit?
Yeah.
Anyway, bloody hell, if someone else hasn't booked us out to do this quiz. In fact, we've got 2 other venues now, so we're thinking, is this... Now we're like, this is going to become a bloody TV show.
Well, it's the weirdest thing, isn't it? Because obviously we put it on our social media when we're hosting the original quiz at the Batch House, and other people have seen that we're doing it. And yeah, like Laura said, we've now been booked up, and we've been booked for a weekly one in September. A weekly quiz. I mean, how are we going to think of all the questions, mate?
I don't know. It's going to be fun. But yeah, we're a bit like, right, okay, well, let's go with this now then.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to do one kind of more aimed towards ladies as well, aren't we? And we need to think of a name for it. We need to name it. I kind of want it to be a little bit rude, but not too rude. Do you know what I mean?
We want it to be a bit wild, so we're thinking strippers,
We are-
hunks in trunks, shots,
Strippers.
music from the 90s. We want it to be wild.
Yeah.
Like, think Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah, okay.
but for women.
Do you want to hear what I've come up with so far for the name? Becky and I are so shit at doing it. We are so bad at having brainstorming sessions. Do you want to know what I've come up with?
Yeah.
Let's get quizzical.
Part of me quite likes it.
That's it. Well, I thought,
is that it?
That's all I've come up with.
We could play
Let's get quizzical.
Quizzical. And can we be brought in by hunks in trunks?
Oh, maybe. Well, let's
we're
get
brought
quizzical. Isn't that? It's an 80s song, isn't it?
It's
by
Madonna,
Olivia
isn't
Newton-John.
Oh, is it not Madonna? Let's get physical.
Madonna.
Oh no, it
I
is
want-
Olivia Newton-John.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's get physical.
But anyway, let's move on. I mean, we'll think on.
Yeah, but also if you have any good ideas for us of
anything.
any names,
Yeah,
for
please
like
let
a
us
ladies
know.
quizzer, yeah, you can DM us on our Instagram at Becky Hayes UK or at laurasummerslifestyle, because as you can see,
We are
pretty
useless.
Yeah, we ain't got a clue.
And come along. We'll let you know when the next one is.
Right, what is going on in the world at the moment?
I think you're a little bit more clued up on this than me.
Yeah, so I mean, this has kind of happened, but it's still ongoing, if you like, and I think that we're going to see this ongoing for a good few months.
But it's only ongoing from one side. I mean, she
Yeah.
needs to stop really now, I think. If I'm being honest, just go
I
and live
agree.
your life and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We're talking about, and I love the name of this as well, like it actually gives me life, Wagatha Christie. Whoever came up with that name needs a big pay bonus.
I mean, it's enough now, isn't it? It's enough.
Well, you're saying that, I'm still kind of,
I
I'm watching
remember.
with eagle eyes.
Do you remember? Did I screenshot it you first? I went, have you seen this? When she went, it's Rebecca Vardy.
The way she did that was genius.
Oh,
So obviously
genius.
we're talking about Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy and the whole leaking stories thing. Obviously they've been to court. It's Colleen Rooney won, Rebecca Vardy didn't, but they're still doing lots of, Rebecca Vardy's still doing lots of interviews and things.
But
isn't
Rebecca
she?
Vardy was the one that took it to court. She basically lost her own case.
Yeah, because didn't the Rooneys try and settle with her out of court numerous times? That they were like, no, we're taking it to court. Why would you do that? Just go quietly.
I mean, she does seem, she's done a bit of an interview, hasn't she? But she does seem adamant that it wasn't her.
Well, her words, I will say it till I'm blue in the face. I did not do it.
I mean, I don't care. I actually don't care if she did or she didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit like, it's enough now. Just leave it.
Well, the court has ruled that that's what it was.
Yeah.
It went on long enough anyway. Like you say, perhaps sell up and go and live on like a quiet Scottish island.
Isn't her
or
husband
something.
some top footballer though? Like,
Yeah, does he play for Stoke or someone?
no idea.
I don't know either.
But you do
Leicester,
think
Leicester.
it's obviously affected her a lot and Colleen a lot. But I think move on. Stop doing
Well-
bloody TV interviews.
Well, yeah, do you remember? Because when it all came out, I think Rebecca Vardy was heavily pregnant, wasn't she? And that's stressful. Like, you know, if you're in the right or the wrong, or you've done it, you haven't done it, that is stressful. So why is she now carrying it on? I started listening to a podcast on it. I mean, it's after the verdict, so we all know what happens, but I just thought, oh, yeah, let's have a little listen. So I started listening to that the other day. Quite interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I say interesting. we know the outcome, but still, I quite like knowing a bit of background info, you know?
And you do, actually.
I do. I like delving deeper.
I think what you do is you get a bit of background info and then you lose interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that quite a lot.
That's me all over.
So if you're thinking of having a bit of a shindig,
A bit of a do.
yeah, maybe you've got a big birthday coming up. Maybe it's your mum's 60th.
I feel like people are thinking ahead to Christmas and like Halloween now as well. Like Halloween's massive, isn't it? People go all out for Halloween.
Yeah, Rolling Tap Mobile Bars basically will come to you with everything. They've got a mixologist. I love the word mixologist as well.
Yeah, nice word.
Yeah. And they'll just basically make the cocktails at your party for you. The list of cocktails they do, definitely a mojito, definitely a porn star martini's in there. There's loads of them.
Espresso martini. Also, the bar that they bring, so it's all self-contained, it's very Instagrammable. It looks lovely. And also, it's just something a little bit different to have at your party, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've got something coming up, a bit of an event, a bit of a shindig, then definitely have a look. Rolling Tap Mobile Bars. Right, I've got a mate. Guess what I've done?
What have you done?
Made a TikTok purchase.
Oh, right. What,
So
bought something on there?
TikTok now, there's like TikTok shops, so you can sell anything you want. I bought my first thing yesterday. It's a 12-in-1 vegetable chopper.
Do you know what? I thought you were going to say something else. A 12-in-1. I was like, oh, God, vegetable chopper.
Vegetable chopper. I can't wait. I'm so excited. First of all, this TikTok shop, this girl was just doing this TikTok showing this vegetable chopper. I made that purchase, I kid you not, within 5 seconds. And like the purchase itself took 5 seconds.
Oh, you mean the process of how to pay for it?
It was just like order, click order, double tap the side of my phone, bish, bosh, bash.
Mate, it's too easy though, isn't it?
It's too easy. But I think it's going to transform my life.
What was it about this chopper that made you go, I need that?
I don't like chopping onions. I hate it, but I love it. I love me a chopped salad, right?
Laura
I do
is
a
obsessed
great
with
chopped
chopped
salad.
salads.
And I just thought, this is me. This is what I need. And it chops it perfectly. Mate, I cannot wait for this.
Does it chop everything?
Yeah, weirdly, I had a thought, and I don't know why, on my dog walk yesterday. What if you got your hand caught in it?
Oh.
Imagine if someone put your hand...
No, don't do that.
And then smacked it down, right? And then I thought...
Laura, no.
Is it the thought of someone doing it? If you didn't know it was coming, I wonder if it would hurt as much.
I think it would.
What a weird thought I had.
That
literally was the thought that went through my mind, and I just started thinking about something else.
Yesterday, you were talking about abandoned babies and dead bodies. Today, getting your hand in a vegetable chopper and somebody doing it and you didn't see it coming.
I cannot wait, though.
So it chops it into like
Perfect
squares,
square
doesn't it?
pieces.
Hey, I wonder if you could put cheese in there and chop cheese.
Well, I'll find out. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess you could chop cheese.
I don't really like chopping veg. It's a bit of a bore, isn't it?
It's just onions. I hate it. So anyway, I will keep you updated with the veg chopper.
That's exciting. Perhaps we should start selling some stuff on Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah, why, what would we sell? Oh, listen, we need to do a quick vid today. We're going to apply to be... Is it a TV? It's not really a TV. I'm not quite sure what it is. But we're going to.
It's a TV show, isn't it?
It's a casting call. I've got an email back from them. They're interested. We need to do a vid.
Oh, God. All right, then.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah,
we'll do that today. Also, as well, to end, I feel very Christmassy.
Christmassy?
I feel...
We're in August.
I feel autumnal.
Well, I mean, the weather ain't great at the moment, is it? Well, the sun looks like it's coming out now.
Have you looked at the weather, though, from now until, like, next week?
Is it going to be nice?
Mate, warm as.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad. But in the shops, it's all like autumn clothing.
All the back to school stuff is out. That gives me palpitations.
Yeah, it depresses me.
They have the back to school stuff out before they even bloody break up.
That stresses me out as well. And also, like, I like to enjoy summer. I like to go shopping for summer wear in summer. I don't like to see chunky cardigans and knee-high boots.
It's out now. All the summer stuff is in the sale.
Yeah.
And I just think, well, what... Do I start Christmas shopping?
No, that's
maybe.
too much.
I think everyone. You know what everyone's going to get? A veg chopper. That's what I'm going to do. If this veg chopper is any good, you're all getting one.
Why don't you start selling them on Instagram or TikTok?
bloody
Laura's
might.
veg chopper.
Yeah, I bloody might.
Yeah.
I wonder how you do it.
But don't put your hand in it. That's the little disclaimer. Or willies or anything else.
Oh,
Don't put anything in it.
not for testicles. Right, that it? Are we done?
I think that's it, yeah. Let's go and have our meetings, love.
All
We'll be
right,
back tomorrow.